Oh, hello. 7 days to die. I'm back. One more 7 days to die. This is my digging game. The dig master. I'm the dig master. I've been playing this game in my free time as well, but I've been playing in a different save. And in that save, I got the marksman rifle, and I'm like, oh my god, this is the greatest thing ever. It's alright. I seem to be getting a lot more ammo in that one than I did in this world, but I haven't been back in this world in 3 days, so I don't actually know. Don't actually know what I've got and what I don't have. Let's see. You are hungry. Your maximum stamina is reduced. Oh, I've got dysentery too. Ew. Ew. I'm higher level than this. I didn't realize that. We were looking at digging stuff. Yep. Find more ore. Harvest more from ore stone. Okay, yeah. So we do so much digging here. It just seems worth it. The other thing I realized is that I should be making like mad cobblestone in this game. So, because I need to upgrade this this facility to a fully operational battle station. Cobblestone rocks. It's 1 to what? So we'll take those as well. Where are our tools? Because the first thing we're gonna do is just start digging out a little more. Here are our tools. We got an iron pick. Isn't it an iron pick? Don't you think? A little food. Which reminds me also of the hammer. Don't really have much food. We can take a pain pill. Take this water. Got some other stuff here. That's all this. We have not unlocked anything good there. We have boiled meat. So let's boil these eggs. And let's boil this meat. And then let's that and that. And let's purify this water. That's the other thing I got in my other save is I got the water purifier helmet add-on. Which basically makes you you can drink everything. So here we are. The first thing we're gonna do today is mine this hole a little bit. This is too fucking small. Oh yeah, you know what I don't also have in that game, which I don't have in this game, is a fucking beaker. Though I'm quite wealthy in that game. I got a lot of casino tokens. I found a treasure. I fucking hate digging for treasure. It took me like an hour to dig for it. IRL. And there was like 6,000 casino tokens, which actually probably isn't that much, but it feels like a lot. It feels like a ton. I got a base in that one. It's above ground. It's got a 2 wide, 3 deep moat around it. Let's see. Wood. Excellent. Eating. In game and IRL. One of my favorite things. Boiled meat. Thought we might get another one there. Alright, so I haven't got this one. Nice. I haven't really learned anything else in that game. You know, I'm shooting a lot more stuff in that game than I do in this one. This game, I've been doing some melee stuff. Right? It's totally impractical to be a melee character in the game, for what it's worth. But like, it's great for a finishing blow, but you really just need to shoot things in the head several times. Third. Making your own tools is always better than the ones you find. That's what I've learned. What else? It's probably true for guns too, but I actually haven't made that many guns in this or that game. I mean, this is a fun game. I like it. Day 7 sucks. Like, it's not fun to fight zombies. Like, the best part is like all the crafting and building and stuff. And looting, of course. Finding loot is always a good time. But the actual zombie component of the game is like tense and nervous and like, you know, difficult. It's not fun. Facing baddies. It's just intimidating. 9 in the morning on day 12. I think we're totally unprepared for day 14. We don't have any traps. We don't have any spikes. We need a bunch more wood. I've seen the collapse mechanics several times in that game, and you need to do a lot more digging without being supported than I'm doing here. Doing one row at a time like this is totally safe. As far as I can tell. Like, I've dug out like 10 blocks underneath dirt with no supports or anything, and it's still fine. I think it's actually more like 7 or something. I've committed suicide in that game via glass eating. And that feels really cheap, but it sure is a way to deal with hunger and thirst problems, isn't it? Oh, that's weird. That's real weird. Another thing I realize now coming back into this game is that I need way more wood to upgrade the stairwell than I currently have. Like, I don't have anywhere near enough. And of course I still need a beaker for the chemistry set so I can make some goddamn gunpowder. I know I'm pretty sure you can make it by hand for what it's worth. But it's like more economical to make it in the chemistry set. Well, I make explosives at home. So I did see that all adults are getting some sort of stimulus check, and I find that interesting. I don't object to it. I know there's a lot of people out of work and everything. My wife hasn't suffered any job contraction or anything yet, so we're all right. We also have some savings and stuff, so we're not like the people who need it. As far as I can tell, there's no way to not take it, and there's no tax for it. From what I can tell, which surprises me, to be honest with you, because the IRS typically taxes everything. I mean, they tax unemployment. So, I mean, I don't know what to say. Unemployment being taxed is like one of like the craziest things ever, right? I do think that the world needs to like give up this idea of everyone working for a living and kind of get on board with the whole universal basic income concept. But this bill doesn't. It's just a stimulus payment. It's nothing. It's interesting that it's viable now, though, because I feel like in 2008 something like this would have been very useful as well. But instead they just bailed out mortgagers and shit, and the car companies, which I don't know how the car companies got so far in over their head. I do know that for the Treasury actually ended up making money on the car companies. Like, they actually the stocks rebounded quite a bit, and they were able to gradually sell out and and make cash from it. That was a long time ago. That was 12 years ago, so the actual profit was less, but yeah. So it's interesting to think about this as like a kind of a pathway to universal basic income. Basically, we're kind of in like a post-scarcity world, right? Where like there's plenty of food, there's plenty of things like entertainment, there's plenty of water and clean goods and stuff, and like the idea that that everybody has to work for a living is just kind of obscene at this point. Like pure capitalism is just kind of obscene. And there's no reason to subject people to, you know, wage slavery anymore. And yet we're still doing it, of course. You know what I haven't learned about this game is I haven't wikied anything in this game, so I don't really know how it works. But is there like a water collection device I can use? Like, can I like collect rainwater? It seems like I should be able to. I'm not gaining any more health. Here, let me take a pill. I'm still maxed out. Why is my max health still so low? Why is my max health still low still? What do I gotta do? Water? Food? My stamina's back up. So I played Mountain Blade earlier, and it's great. It's a little dark, and I'm gonna have to figure out what to do about that. Maybe there'll be a mod for that or something, because it's too dark for me to play right now. Like, I can't see shit. This game has a gamma slider, and I'm able to make it playable for myself. In that game, I can barely see anything. It's like a serious flaw from playability. Otherwise, it looks great. If I'm not fighting or anything, I'm just wandering around, it's okay, I guess. I'm doing everything wrong and everything, but it looks much better than the previous version. It's a lot of fun. It's early access. People are complaining about it crashing and stuff. That sounds about right. I mean, I have faith that those guys will eventually fix it, but it's a small indie company. They kind of created the genre of like medieval games. Like everything that you think of like Chivalry or Mordhau or whatever is all came after them. This is their third game, or well, 2.5. The art's fabulous in this version. The textures look great. I think it's gonna be a great game. Like, I'm looking forward to playing more of it. I'm gonna have to look later for improving the visuals for me, because I can't see. Like, I can't see anything. It's really kind of fucking tragic, frankly. Because from what I can tell, the game looks quite a bit better. We're still making mad cobblestone, right? It's gonna be hours, apparently. It's interesting. Oh, and as such, I gotta stop that. What is that scrap? Well, I don't know. Cobblestone rocks again. Crap. So like, I just need to be crafting that cobblestone like forever. I need lots of cobblestone to upgrade these blocks. I need a bunch more wood too. Let's see. I was expecting a cup of coffee. It's been about 15 minutes, so I'm gonna go get that coffee myself, because it's clearly not coming. I'm back, this time with coffee. I'm a little under-caffeinated. It's just like status effect, under-caffeinated. This room is almost a reasonable size. Oh. Sorry. I'm gonna have to get more wood, because I know that the base is not gonna be secure enough to survive the next assault. Because, you know, there are no caves in this game, are there? There's no, like, underground structures of any sort. It does look like there's fucking underground, resource, veins. But there's no, like, natural caverns. There's like one or two mines that are actually, you know, buildings. I've been in a mine or two. Also, I desperately need an auger. It would make real quick work of this. In the other game I'm playing, I have a chainsaw. This should be open. Are you dead? So last time, what I did the most damage to were the walls on the right side and the stairs. So like I definitely need all that wood. And then of course all the cobblestone. And a bunch more wood for spikes. So I need like thousands of wood. I got a good axe, right? I think I do. I remember taking it out of my inventory. I think it's just an iron one, but... yeah. I'd like a chainsaw. I've never made a chainsaw. I've only like taken one off the ground. I know it's just a motor tool part and fuel, right? But that's the other thing. In that other game, I've been using the wrench a lot. I know I've used it in this game a little bit, but like you get a lot of shit from cars. Like a ton. You get a lot of levels from digging. That's something. But I've like put all the level juice into you know, digging bonuses. Well, level juice. Let's see. Need about what? 20 more blocks here. Do that. Like, this is actually a pretty big room already now. The base I'm in my other world is like the overall external area is quite large because like I've like made a big courtyard, but there's a little tower and a little shack on one side, and that's it. And the shack interior is like maybe 7 by 7. Like this doesn't really need to get that much bigger. Let me scrap this. Let me make more cobblestone. Let me swap out this for this, and let's go get some wood. Oh, that's good coffee. These trees are probably mostly grown, right? I don't know. I haven't checked in a while. But it's been several days since I planted a lot of these, so I haven't like been keeping track of how many days it takes to grow a tree. This is fully grown. Oh yeah, let's look at that real quick. Chainsaw. Okay, it's locked. And you need advanced engineering to make it. What level? Generators, advanced space defenses, blade traps, so not that. Shotgun turrets, chainsaw, so it's inventor 4. It's intellect 8. Jesus Christ. That's real high up there. All forge recipes are cheaper. That's nice. So I think maybe I want to take a chef perk here, though, so I can get some better food. Bacon and eggs, baked potatoes, cornbreads. I don't have any farm here either. I could take this point. It's nice to get resources. I spend most of my time doing that. Let us put the sapling right back down. This 1200? Yep. Oh, resource gathering. It's just like playing fucking Minecraft, man. That's it. It's just exactly like Minecraft. I need a lot of wood. And too much. My first wave in my other save was like nothing. Like like there was like 20 zombies. But then a couple days later, not 7 days later, I got like a huge fucking wave one morning, and they just like overran me and like tore open my base and killed me. There were like 20 in like a roving pack. It was a serious problem for me. So I played a bunch of Medieval this weekend as well. I love it. Love that game still. I had taken a long break. Like I didn't play it for a couple of years, but it's fun to just start up a Portugal save and try something new. Aggression is like always rewarded in that game. So like the faster you can attack something, the better. Waiting never pays off. It just means the AI has more troops. So, like, if you're Portugal, the best thing you can do is immediately start attacking the Moors. And then once you've eliminated the Moor, immediately attack the Castilians. Can I get any of them in here? Or is it too close? They're peaceful over here. Very nice treed forest. Oh, Mountain Blade's woodlands look great. Like the trees are just spread just so, like it looks really good. The grass looks alright. The ground textures look better than this game. Like I said, I think it honestly looks comparable to Assassin's Creed. Which is very interesting because it's an indie, and Assassin's Creed is a major studio. So I'm very impressed with it aesthetically. like I said, it is too dark. I don't know what to do. I made a Steam post about it. Maybe somebody can tell me what to do. I can't. I tweaked the values quite a bit, and I can't seem to get it better. Like, it either washes out or it's too dark. Yeah, I don't know what the radius is for trees. It's just not clear, is it? Okay. In my other save, I'm in a town as well. My base is like at the corner of a street, and it's like, oh, I think that means there's a lot more zombies. They hear me a lot, it seems. And that one I've tried to build like a doorway, like that will force the AI to walk into it, kind of like you would in like you would in a tower defense game, basically, or like colony survival, which actually reminds me, I've been thinking about playing that on stream again. But I can't seem to get them to walk down it. They just try to attack the closest wall instead. And that's why I dug the moat. Now the moat, because I'm like at the corner of two paved roads, the moat only covers two sides. One of the sides has a long entrance, the idea being that they walk up like a spiked alleyway. And there's no like actual player entrance into the base. You just walk up one side and you throw down some blocks and you jump over the wall. 5,000. Okay, that's enough for now. That's strong coffee. Get your hammer out. Yeah. Let's get all these up. And now I think we'll do the stairs to stone right away. And then we'll do the first couple layers of the walls. Okay. I'm a retard. Man, I spent a lot of time. Oh, I can't say that word anymore. My bad. I'm from a different time, children. I grew up in the past, where we were less sensitive. Man, kids do not let you get away with stuff anymore. What did I see? Somebody... Who was it that got in trouble for saying that? Oh, it was like a senator. And like, you know, he's like 70. And you know, you should be sensitive to that. Like, I mean, you shouldn't call people that name. Least of all, people who are developmentally disabled. Actually, it's probably fine for them. But it's real. You know, if you learn to speak a certain way, you learn to speak a certain way. Idiomatic language is, you know, it's very much generational, but and you know, your slang and everything is informed by the time period you grow up in. It's just that simple. So I think we need to be a little bit more forgiving about people and their speech, but not forgiving about intent. Like, don't forgive intent at all. Alright, so let's make this all cobblestone. Looks like everything visible is cobble now. We got a bunch of cobble. I don't really care for the uniformity, but it's just a question of strength, right? I mean, we could paint it. I actually think we have a paintbrush. I have a paintbrush in my other save. I haven't used it. I've seen people paint in this game. I've never had the time. Like, it's always just like, am I gonna finish this in time? Like, as it is now, it's day 12. And, like, realistically, I don't know if I've got defenses enough to survive. Like, because this base is pretty primitive in the defensive sense. What I'd really like is an A and a B. Like you used to be able to make in RimWorld. You used to be able to make an entrance that the AI would always come through. I thought it was out of cobbles. I was deeply concerned. So it used to be, and then you would have like a door that you would just walk through. But the AI would follow around your little defense path. Now, they've changed that game so like, I don't know what he's trying to accomplish, but he's definitely not interested in allowing you to path the AI through your base and stuff. I don't know what he expects though. Like, it's unclear to me what defense strategy the developer thinks is appropriate for people to use. Yeah, it's totally unclear. I mean, because he's completely eliminated the possibility of building a kill box or building a maze. So I don't know, like, you're supposed to just be defended from everywhere at all times. It's tough to say. It's one of the weirdest changes, late update changes I've seen in a strategy game. Where like he observed the meta of building, defenses and decided to undermine everyone's base. And there's basically no way to protect yourself now. I haven't been watching other people play it, but as far as I can tell, that's it. You have to play on an easier level is basically it. And tribals are doomed. Because like a fucking mech hive will just come and destroy him. But even well-developed peoples are doomed because those mech clusters and shit. Everything to deal with royalty is just kind of like, I think that there's a lot of people who would want to go back in that game to earlier builds, because of how bad the AI has gotten as far as defense is concerned. We've made a lot of progress here. How much wood have we used? Can we level up again? Yeah. Not that much. Not as much as I thought. We have used a bunch of cobble. The cobble costs are pretty expensive. So last time I wasn't very well defended up here. So let's make sure this is all cobble up here. Because we don't want the AI coming through anywhere but the front door. The zombies. So let's make sure this is nice and strong so when we shoot up here we don't fucking destroy all our blocks. I've covered this whole thing with dirt, and I'm still fairly certain that dirt is like the ultimate building material in the game. I've seen the AI try to dig out dirt, but I just don't. They don't seem to understand that a building can be below the ground, which is weird because I know it used to be different. They don't have any concrete yet. I'm not super concerned about that because this stuff's pretty strong. It's 1500. That's a tough block. Level 22. Let's get those up there. Right. Let's get another diagonal row. What's this? Yeah. All right. Yeah. It's hard to tell. How much iron do we have? We should have a bunch, but not like a massive amount. That's a parts chest. Yeah, I got some. And this is what you use here, right? Oh no, it isn't. I don't think I've done this door with metal, have I? So you need forged iron for no. Okay. Forged iron. So I got iron in there, but I don't actually have much forged iron, is that right? I'm done with upgrading stuff for now. I got 74 forged iron. That's what I want to upgrade, is these spikes. It's costly. One of the things I noticed about other people's bases in this game is they tend to build like huge you know, spikes all around, and then like another layer and another layer and another layer, and I'm not sure how helpful that is. I'm not sure how, that it's not. It's just that's what I'm seeing. Oh, you need an iron door for that. And I put all the wood away, but I definitely need more spikes. Oh, I didn't put all the wood away. Not bad. Can you grow food indoors? I don't know. What do they cost? They cost 4. Let me go straight to those 10. Yeah, sure. Let me drop those off here. How much more cobblestone? A ton. It's very, very difficult. So I need some water. I need some iron. Is this brass melted yet? No. So let's drop that off. Oh, there's iron in here. This is a motor tool part? It is. Like that. I'm not gonna make more of those right now. This should be done. That's it. Eat boiled meat. Eat boiled meat. Eat boiled meat. It's not helping my health. Why is my health crippled? My stamina's up. No beaker. I can make cornbread now. So, let me cornmeal that. And then corn. Oh, I thought I unlocked that. Oh, I didn't. I spent it on something else. I thought about unlocking it. Oh, I have a bike in this game. I forgot. So, you know, I'm pretty high up on here. Need strength 7 there. Craft quality 5 tools. Increase tool damage by 40%, block damage by 120. 80% more from ore, stone, terrain blocks, trees. Okay, that's interesting. Melee upgrade here. Craft quality 4 clubs. Attacks do 120% damage. 5 successes hits in a short time causes the last blow to do 100% extra. That's interesting. What am I looking at for rounds? Like, what do I have bullet-wise? Not much of anything. I need some nitrates. I should get some nitrates. What do I want to do with these iron spikes? I obviously want spikes everywhere, but the iron ones in particular, where should I put them? Let's do one there. Let's do one here, right? We'll do one there as well. We'll leave that for now until we can get out. Well, preferably without hurting ourselves. And then I think we'll put, you know, one here, like that, and then like one here, like that. I wanna protect the gun. How much ammo is in here? 57. 20 ammo, yeah. Not a whole lot. So let's make a little bit more ammo as well. Let's see. Let's make, because you know, the truth is how empty. How much will we fill it during battle? Let's make 200. Because honestly, I think we won't make that. We won't use it that much. Like, we're just not. I'm not attentive enough. I'm always overwhelmed in the fight. So what is going on with my health? It's off, right? Yeah. What is going on with my health? Journal, quest, skills, map, character. Warming fire. Like, the only effect I have is warming fire because I'm next to the forge. So, what's going on? Red, okay. Oh, okay. I don't like Discord. Like, I don't understand. Why do people want to be in chat so much? What's the point? Why? The only reason I use Discord is to talk to my wife when she's in the other room. Like, to send her memes and shit. Because, you know, the key to a good marriage is memes. Everybody knows that, right? Right, I'm on the ammo. Good. Yep. 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 Right, so I've decided I need nitrate. Have I mapped any of that yet? Lead. Iron. Coal. It does not look like it. I'm actually not certain I know what it looks like. I'm gonna put, you know, more spikes, but those are probably gonna be a wood. And then, just like last time, I'm just gonna fucking sit here and just shoot baddies. Though that said, I could probably do with more cobblestone on the stair level. I definitely took damage a square higher or so. But it's covered more than it was back then, too. Way back then on day 7. How's this going? Okay, all the brass is melted. We're still making iron. Interestingly enough, we just have brass's output, not bullets. What is it? What is it? Bullet? Yeah, it's bullet casing. And this isn't size dependent at all. It's just make it out of brass. Alright? Use bullet... all the same bullet casings. Yeah, it's just bullet casing, generic. Okay. Yes, make all that. That's some good coffee. Alright, so we got a bunch more ammo now. We're done with that, right? A bunch more ammo for the junk turret. Good. We realized that we can't actually make cornbread as of yet. We need water. We could make some more boiled meat. I don't see the point just yet. Could make some coffee. I'm just gonna eat this. That's the highest I've ever seen my food saturation, but the health meter is just not fucking moving. It's like I'm disabled for some reason, but there's no status effect on me. I'm not sure what it is. It's like I'm missing something very obvious there. Okay, these could be fixed. So let me go here. I hear something upstairs. On the grass up there. Come on, lady. What you got? Oh. Oh, a bellows. Do I have a bellows? I don't actually know if I have a bellows. Let's turn it off real quick. It's because it has orders? Interesting. It's weird that he brought me a bellows. I think I need more clay in there. Put that in there. Still making iron. Anyways, let's repair our armor. Leather. Did we put any points in light armor in this game? Here. Yeah. I don't think we did. We did. Surprisingly enough, we did. So we can make leather armor. Yeah. 2. Quality 2. But that's okay, because our gloves are less than that right now. We have a bunch of leather. We need sewing kits. I need duct tape. I think that's it. What do we have that's lower than 2? With this glove, that's about it. Leather gloves. And we can scrap those. And then we can repair this, repair that. And those went straight on. So we got full up leather that, no, they did not go straight on. They went into the output. Now they went on. So this is BDU top, it's denim pants. It's a pretty good light armor set. Could have a bandana. I don't know that that actually does anything useful. But let's do it anyways. Bandana. Cat. Where? What do we have? We have a football, a level 3 football helmet. With a light on it. Let's repair it. Okay, that sounds good. Don't need those and those and those and those and those and those and those. We think we still need this, but we're not sure. That's the other thing. We need to melt this lead as well. Get that all melted down. Alright, so I think we're alright with the repair kit right now. Where's my tool chest? Here it is. Should we bring a shovel? No. No. It's only 1 AM. We're not ready to go yet anyways. We want to go out on day 13 and get some nitrates. It's pretty sketchy down there. Good stuff. And we need a beaker. How many casinos have those? We have 799. And this is done with everything. Yep. Could use a couple beakers, frankly. It's interesting that you can't make beakers. You should be able to make them in the forge, right? Okay, no. That's where you should be able to make them. Well, what's that beam? Metal trussing eye beams. Oh. Okay, that's interesting. Never seen either of these before. Maybe they're just like a cosmetic. We really don't have much water or food. We could make potatoes, you know, like. So can you farm indoor? I don't know. I don't really want to farm outside, I guess, but on the other hand, I don't know. That. I don't have any more clay. But it's interesting. I've used up all the clay. It's all in there. Let me take this shovel. What would I do though? Like I think about that. I don't actually know if that's a worthwhile activity for me to do any more digging and get clay. I hear someone walking upstairs. I don't know who it is. Hello? I desperately need more ammo. Sir? Yeah. We definitely need a bunch more ammo. So we need those nitrates. And we don't think we've discovered it. Oh, there's this. Where's this? Where's it? Where's it? Is it? There it is. It's up the road. It's up this way? Yeah, it's up this way. Let's go overland to there. We're leaving a door open, but you know, it's not like anybody's gonna come and take our shit, right? It's that one. There's some unknown stuff in between us and them. There and us. I don't understand why my health is like maxed out at 73 when clearly I have 122. I've eaten lots and drank lots and taken pills. It's just like I'm disabled. I'm disabled. Man here. He's too fast for me. Nope. Man. It just kicked my ass. Forgot I had this torch. This torch bat. Torch bat. What are you supposed to actually do with snowberries? I always end up eating them, and they just don't seem to do anything. So do I have a point? I do have a point. Let's see. You know. Grease Monkey would give me a mini bike. Yeah, science would give me medical items. You need this to do military fiber, and that's interesting. You need just a 5? You need intellect 6 for that. Advanced engineering, generators and shit. Those are already pretty high. Pummel Pete. What's it take to get a fucking baseball bat? I've never had a baseball bat in this game. Clubs and bats. Yeah, I've never been able to make one. I don't think I've ever had the parts, is what it's been. Let's see. Yeah, I haven't unlocked it. I need Batter Up Volume 6. So is this what I'm looking for? No, that's lead. I like clearing out the unknown here. There's an immortal! I hate that the sound cue has no meaning behind it. It's just arbitrary. It's a piece of information, and information in games can be conveyed by sound. But to not convey information with sound, and just to have the sound be empty, it's just kind of annoying is all. What is a businessman doing out here? Oh, this is a jungle. What is a businessman doing out in the wild like this? Also, I didn't look at what you're actually supposed to do with snowberries. I should clear out this like little bit here. I hear another zombie. Okay, that's clear. Where'd he go? I heard him. You heard him, boss. So I don't know what that sound's supposed to be either. I heard him. I'm not even a sheep. Here it is. Oof. It's morning! So, what is the gunpowder recipe ratio? I have a ton of coal. It's 2 to 2. I do need to get back and I already got more nitrate now than I've ever had before. I do need to get back and start making bullets. There it is. Not bullet casings, bullet heads. I didn't bring a shovel, and this probably isn't safe, but I'm doing it anyways. It's like Minecraft, except there's no consequences for digging straight down. It's a little annoying to get out. I need to make bullet tips. I've made a huge mistake. All the nitrate. Give me all the nitrate. Oh, this is a particularly rich part here. Hello? I'm a well school child and I'm stuck down a well. Hello there. No. Oh, I... It's my best well school child. Oh, I'm stuck in a welly. We sheep. Wells. I got a lot already. 1630. So I think that makes, you know, about 800 gunpowder. What's in like a 7.62 round? 3 gunpowder. So that's 300 or so 7.62 rounds. It seems like a lot, but it's probably not that much when you're using an automatic weapon like I am now. It's gonna take me so long to get out of this fucking hole. That's what she said. Is it? What? If so, why? You know, those hot resources. Sand, huh? Way down in the mine. Thank God you can make gunpowder. So yeah, like these wild builds in this game is totally viable. Like, you don't have to ever go scavenge. You do need a trader for like a couple things, like the beaker. But you don't ever have to go into a city ever. Except for things like mechanical parts, but you can get cars for that. So it's pretty doable to not really scavenge in houses and shit that much. You can't really make great weapons without it, but you can buy them from a trader. Alright, that's gotta be enough for now, right? 2700. Alright, now how the fuck do I get out of here? I'm jumping. That's not working. Can I nerd pull out of here? Alright, so what, recipes? No, it's just use. It just doesn't do anything. Yeah. Oh yeah, it's working. It's working! Made it. Yeah. While I'm out here, I should get some water. Water. This way is probably the closest. Kind of want to go back this way so I can clear us that one part. It's just a little off, you know. A little bit undiscovered. The undiscovered country. Fucking feathers. You should make a feather bed. I know you can make beds, but you still need a bedroll, right? To mark your place. Welcome to Jurassic Park. There's a man down there. That's the other thing I have on my marksman rifle in the other game. I have a like a red dot sight, basically. It's pretty cool. That marksman rifle's awesome. I've never had it before. I've played it, 100+ hours of this game, and I've never had a marksman rifle until now. I don't know if it's new or not, but I've never had it. Tired. I'm so tired. I'm so tired. I haven't slept a week. Although I'm so tired, my mind is on a brink. And I wonder, should I get up, fix myself a drink? The Beatles. Left click? Right click. It's a right click, not a left click. My bad. Did I level up while I was getting that? No, I didn't. Alright, well, let's go home. To my fortified base. Let's get some bullet tips on the go and some gunpowder. And hopefully it'll be in time. Because, it's day 13 now. So, it's early, and we got a whole nother day, but it does take a long time for that shit to get done. I'd really like a beaker. Where do you find beakers? In Beakerland? I don't actually know what beaker sounds like anymore, so I'm just kind of making noise when I say beaker. Is that what it sounds like? It's crazy the bonuses books give you in this game. Ma'am? You may not see the manager. I'm running real low on 7.62. You have a tendency with the AK-47 to fire more than one round at a time, but it's just as effective as the rifle when it hits in the head. So here's my beautiful pop-in base. See all those fucking crazy trees at a distance, but you can't see the pop-in base till the last minute. There it is. I could do more terrain blending with this base, right? Like I could cover it with dirt a little bit more smoothly and shit, but it's fine. I wish I had built it into a hill. Like into like one of these hills. Not over there, for example, would have been right. I think that would have been a little bit safer. I just kind of built it in the middle of nowhere. Honey, I'm home. It's so sad. I live alone though, actually. There is no honey. Hello, I'm in the base. How's this going? Bullet. 640 bullet tips. Nice. Start pumping them out. Let's drop this in there. 192, that's nice. Drop that in there. Drop these off. Go over here. Cause you know, can you actually make it in here? I don't know if you can. You can. Oh my god. It's gonna take forever. We're so low on fucking bullets. Like, this is not good. But that is all the nitrate all used up. We got 266 cases, 65 gunpowder. Let us purify this. Alright. Let's how much is a boiled meat? It's a 5. So we can make all of that. There you go. You can drink that whole one water there. How's this going? Alright, it could be worse. I don't think you need the table though. Let's make 7. Oh, you do need the table. Shit. Okay. 21 rounds. What's in the 9? It's 111. 762 is 131. Let's see. Yeah. So what's holding us back here? It's gunpowder. So can we put this in there? Yeah, we can. Put this in there. Put that in there. You know. So, I mean, we told it to make a bunch of gunpowder, but we really need all that gunpowder, or as much of it as possible. We don't really need the spikes just yet. So we'll wait till day 14 to build more spikes. Bring this with us. We don't need any wood. How are we on things like mechanical parts? You know, passable. So let's not take the wrench either. Let's go see about a girl. So like, you know, we have enough for like 30 rounds, but we're gonna make 1,300, which should be enough for 400 rounds or so. We're gonna have, yeah, so we'll be all right. We could use more brass. So let's put this in here. And I guess that'll hold for now. Okay, so we don't need this pick either with us. So let's leave that behind. Let's actually not. You need to smash things though. You really do. What's steel? No, it's iron. So let's bring this steel sledge. Let's go now. We don't really have anything to sell. Do we actually have any thing to sell? No. I mean, we can sell some odds and ends, but we don't have any silver or gold. This does not go here. Or diamonds. Okay. This goes here. How's that going? Yeah, it's going. We got we have 30 rounds of ammunition, which is not fucking much. So we probably should be raiding places where we might get ammo for the next day. Let us see. We haven't been marking very well in this save, have we? Let's go here. Where is my bike? Yeah. Buddy hop. Woo! Feels like there's more trash on the road. Alright, there's a sick jump right here. Sick jump! That was not much of a sick jump. I'm tired. Alright, so it's a little bit more this way and then overland. It's a mountain bike, so it can handle it. So I don't think we've been out here. It didn't mark very well, and I do think there is some respawn in the game as well when you empty stuff completely. Like if you leave boxes like partially full and stuff, not so much. But so it's on the other side of the trailer park, which I remember going to and like dying in like a bunch of times. My bike tire is making an uncomfortable noise. If this was my real bike, I'd be like, what's clicking? I can't see. It's what? It's this. I have definitely not been to the Favela's Academy, but it seems like it's a school, so it probably won't be guns in there. This looks like it's a fire station, maybe? Or a police station? It's a fire station. Okay. I like you, bike. You're my friend. Didn't bring a wrench. Okay. Door open? It is. Yeah, let's do this with the shotgun. Lead pipes. Oh, a pistol. Yeah, food. What is? You know, I'm still inexplicably at a stuck health. Let me use this. Is that gonna help? It did help a little bit. Okay. So, huh. I don't actually understand what's going on with that, but that's neither here nor there. But I took a bunch of pills and shit. So you're telling me I just needed to be bandaged all this time? That doesn't sound right. Oh, a grill. I have a grill. Like, if I apply another bandage, it is helping. Look, my cap is now higher than it was before. it's going higher again. So, okay. Sure, whatevs. Whatevs. I mean, I should be cranking back up. My fucking food is real high, so... Honestly, I was perplexed, but I don't know where that information was being shown in any way. I looked at status and I didn't see anything there. Yeah, so like after those bandages, I'm almost back to max health possibility. We have a sip. Maybe that'll help as well. Let me do another bandage. You'll never walk again, Susan. Nancy. Oh. Nancy. She's down. Paper, sure. I still really haven't used much paper. Oh, the forge recipe, that's very useful. By that I mean not at all useful. And so kind of sounds like there's people out there. Oh, ammunition? How about like 87.62 rounds? I could have used the 87.62 rounds, just saying. Hello? Hello? This looks like bird country. What's up, bitch ass? Okay. Can't stop here, this is bad country. Okay. I already have a duster, that's better than that. Definitely don't need a stone sledge. I'll be honest, I didn't know this was actually here. I wasn't paying that much attention. Oh! Black. Oh, I don't really have any wood. It's leather. No wood in there. I mean, I'm not gonna make that jump. I got me a little wood. A little wood. Oh. Where? Where? I did not see it. Oh, there it is. Is it on the map? It's not like on the map. I mean, I can see it, but it looks further away than I think it is. Let's see. Let's go for it. I got a bike. I mean, there's basically ideal circumstances to try to get it. I can't see it right now. They seem to be hard to find to me. Maybe that's just me. I'd probably be better off going to the roof of that building and getting whatever is at the top. It was due west here. Oh, I can see it there. It still looks like it's pretty far away. Going fast on your bike shouldn't cost anything, because like in real life, it's really easy to ride your bike. That's why we invented bikes, because like it's a really good application of manual energy, right? Okay, it's over here. A beautiful and what the fuck is that noise? What I need is ammo. Do you think they supply dropped ammo? I could use some food too, frankly, but I would have thought I had seen it already. Here it is. Please exit the bicycle. There you go. Okay, there is a little ammo. Spears? Really? What year is it? Who airdrops spheres? Okay, I mean that was a little bit of a diversion. We did get ammo for it though, so it seems worth it. And that's like what we're trying to do here on day 13 is up our ammo count quite a bit. Because I feel like we're kind of lacking. This is not a good noise. My bike's at 98% though, so I'm not sure I understand it. Like where that noise is coming from. Where is the noise coming from? It sounds like it's coming from inside of me. Ooh. It's 2 o'clock, 1 o'clock on day 13. It's like serious Cole out here. Serious Cole was very upset. Everyone kept calling him names. Is it? No. What is this building though? I don't know this building. This is where I'm about to see. So what I needed was a couple blocks. Then I needed to go back through the building. I heard baddies. It's interesting how the buildings all have these paths like this. There's obviously like a kind of like a very clear conceptual commonality between these between people designing these maps. Like they're like, this is how you build a map. This is how you build a building. Right, it really does seem like everybody's agreed that, you know, you make a path and at the top you put the treasure. I was worried there for a second. I thought a bird was coming. I fucking hate birds. I need more treasure. Oh, hello, ma'am. What are you doing on the roof of a fire building? How did you even climb up here? That's unbelievable. Oh, a candlestick. Professor Plum? Professor Plum? That reminds me. Bandage. Need 7 bandages. You can't make that one. So, what? The treasure's down here? This is safe, right? I saw a man in here. Not here now. So we need more cloth. Cloth. Wasn't the man in here? Yeah, it was. Did he fall down the hole or something? 4, 7, 2, 3. Hello? An improved fitting spot? Okay, sure. My armor. This piece of armor, modify, improve fittings. Great. Great. Great, great, great. There's somewhere I still haven't been. Oh, there's a bunch of baddies down here. I can hear him down there. I don't want to fall down there. There's still at least one more, yeah. Level up. I can still hear a guy. Dude? Dude, I found the treasure. 6 whole shotgun rounds. Well, a tap to finish it off there. A spring and then forged iron. Okay, great. And by great, I mean lame. Car parts box. How to make gas and how to make oil. Okay, sure. Just scrap. Rad remover. We'll disable the regenerate. Okay, I don't know what that is, but doesn't sound worthwhile. That's it, huh? No, it kind of feels like it wants me to dig my way up, but I didn't bring a shovel. Whoever that guy is, he's been banging a while. So maybe he's almost gotten in? Oh, hey. You're not my father, Carl! Can't tell me what to do. I'm sick of you, Carl. You're not my real dad. Where'd he get in? Oh, there's a crawler over there. I'm not sure where Carl came in. Alright, here. I mean, stuff doesn't stay clear as far as I know, so... should we go into that house? Or should we go next door? Let's go into this building I've never been in. Oh man, my sweet wheels. This thing. Is this a house? Is it a church? Okay, it wants us to go in this way, so let's do it. And we got some rounds here with the pistol, so well, let's stick with this. It's nice to clear rooms with this. Nothing. Check all the cabinets. This is where we entertain. It's our entertainment room. What's this? Goldenrod. 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 We're getting some water. That's something. Okay, can we scrap all these cans, please? Picked up a level as well, but we'll hold off on that. The sound playing after they die is very annoying. Like, it's another piece of like errant sound information that I think represents like a flaw in the game design. There's a bunch of that in here, and I honestly, like, I've played a lot of games. I'm an expert on video games. No, but I'm also, you know, fairly educated in the communication of ideas, and I don't think that's craft variety of versatile. I think that's like explicitly bad. Anvil schematic, unfortunately. Like you gotta not do that. You gotta make sure that the sounds that you're putting in a game communicate effectively. That seems just like a basic tenet of design. Yeah, it's quite satisfying to actually land a hit with a melee in this game. Though I feel like I don't always do it. Why are there so many people in the closets? Is that just like where they got turned into Okay. That's just like where they got turned into a zombie and died. Ooh. Stanley. I'm still not lethal enough with melee. Padded hood, scratch that. Oh, 18 rounds. I have a bandana. I mean, those 17 bullets are nice. It's 4 p.m. now. Almost 5. I do need to go back to base and get some more spikes in and shit. Lumbering Larry. Yeah, what? I broke his back with a flaming brand. Gothic pants. Oh, an upgrade over my existing pants. Oh, I would like to wear those. Goth pants. Those probably look good on me. Oh, 40 rounds. Excellent. Yeah, I'm not so sure that I prefer to get all these 9mm rounds, but I don't actually have many points in ranged weapons, do I? Have I taken any combat perks with rifles or guns? Nothing there. No machine gun perk. I got a light armor perk. No, it really doesn't look like I've taken pistol or shotgun. I mean, this would be interesting because I have a bunch in there already. Fortitude is an interesting thing too because I have nothing in fortitude. Where's pistols? It's a perception. Is it? Is it Gunslinger there? Is it? No, that's handguns and SMGs. Yeah, it is. I do have that level 3 pistol. And I do have a bunch of rounds for it now. I didn't check well enough. I'm a little nervous where I am, so I didn't check very well for like what skill I have in there and stuff. But it seems like that might be worth it. Because I have 124 rounds. It's also cheaper to make bullets for, but it's also less effective, obviously. Basically, anything I put money in, I'm going to be like kind of disadvantaged at because I've been focusing on melee damage. Because the melee complements the digging stuff I've taken. secret here and I didn't see it. It's nothing though. It never occurred to me to look in that place. I just thought, you know, there's that one counter spot. Pumpkin bread recipe. I've made pumpkin bread IRL. It's delicious. It's very moist. Canned pumpkin, man. It's a great cooking ingredient. Because, like, if you put it in a muffin or something like that, it just makes it moist forever. Bitches. Why am I having the unconsciousness or hearing it? Oh, because I'm being hit from behind. Great. All right, let's have a quick second here. You know, is there anything up there? No. I get this nothing there. Oh, there's a shelf way up there. Yeah, this is a seriously impractical shelf. Why would you build a shelf this high? What would you keep up there? Nothing, apparently. Fucking crawling Carlos. Need to be more inclusive with our zombie names. Oh, finally, silence. Jesus fucking Christ. Why is there no interactability with that? Interactability. It's so fucking quiet without the zombies making all that fucking noise. You know what I never do? I never check there. And that one doesn't work either. Ammo, excellent. I want some more ammo. A contact grenade schematic. Iron arrows. Oh, there's trash up there. Corn seeds. Okay. Cunt. Can't I just do this? Yeah, I can. Hello? Man, some fucking Harry Potter kid living up here. It's actually a hot cheerleader, which is interesting. But I guess, you know, I think we all understand the desire to keep a hot cheerleader in the attic. It helps to fucking hit them. Dead. Iron boots. What's in the box? Oh, hey, marksman rifle schematic. What do you fucking know? Like I was saying, I had that in the other game, and it's the first time I've ever even had one of those. Like I didn't even know they existed. Oh, the treasure room. Oh. for the design conventions behind these games. Like, always have the treasure room at the roof or in the basement. Like, the winding path thing. Like, you gotta get through the building through some, like, elaborate winding path. Climb over this, climb over that. It's interesting. I assume it's not the game designer doing most of the building design, but I could be wrong. It feels very much like fans are making buildings and like they're being like included in by someone else. I don't want any of that iron armor. There is some good ammo here. I don't need the junk turret either. I'm getting nervous as it almost gets to day 14 here. And then there's always like a quick exit too. It's very much like Skyrim, right? Where it's like, use this entrance to get out. It's twice as fast as, or, you know, 10 times faster than going back all the way through the fucking cave. Yeah. Which I think that's good level design, I guess. It's certainly more pleasant. Right. I guess we'll go out this way. Get on. Oh, let me mark this real quick. What is this? Save it. And it's clear. Let's see. It's day 13. How did we do? Okay, well, we're definitely up on pistol ammo. We've obviously spent a lot of shotgun ammo. But we are up on the pistol ammo. And we've gone up on 7.62 as well, though. That's not actually that much when you think about it, because there's, you know, 30 rounds per magazine in here, right? Alright. Well, let's do another building here. It's late. I could ride home, but I think I'm going to spend most of day 14, like, building spikes and shit, so... Let's take this opportunity to go to, like, That firehouse has a bunch of boxes in it, right? Have I been there? I think I might have been there in this one. Let's go to this one. Oh, okay. I don't actually recognize this building. So I've definitely not been in this save. Let's see, where do we go in? There's always like a clear entrance too, right, as they lead you through. Maybe not always, but it does feel like that's like a universal like design component, like this, right? Like, I haven't been around the rest of the place, but it looks like it really wants me to go up here. And I'm happy to follow your level design, if it leads me where the treasure is. So what, since you're starting at the top here, the treasure would probably be in the basement? Hello? Maybe not. Maybe I'm all wrong. Scrap. Oh, hello, sir. Okay, bad sound cue, but sure. What do we get? Armor doesn't slow you down when in combat. Interesting. I think I might have had that one, but it's really weird. You seem to get the same books over and over too. I'm not sure. Rotting trash. I definitely get like repeats of the schematics and shit. Lots of glass. So, is there like any like cheap ways to get around the knights, the seventh knight thing? Okay, I'll take the rounds. I will always take ammunition. Hello? Susie? Nice. What's up, Susie? Nice tits. Sexy zombies, man. It really does it for me. Yeah. Moving right along across the hall. I've already got some. Okay. I I did that wrong. I wanted those, and I didn't want these. You right in there? Ooh, it's a secret. What are you doing? He was digging down. The cable guy never made it challenge. Okay. I'm sure you're busy with your pathetic attempt to survive, but I have a proposition. Finish this task for me, and you can join the craziest gang in Navajani. Or you can try to survive it on your own. Puts the F in Crazy Jake. Kill some zombie utility workers. Okay. Those guys, you know, aren't easy. It's 500 meters. I mean, obviously we're busy right now in this building. Ragdoll. Fully automatic mode has increased chance to ragdoll an enemy with each hit. Okay. 10% more sneak damage at night. Take that. What's this? This note is a personal invitation to join our clan. We've been following you and see potential. Do this job and we'll think about letting you join. Let's see if you're tough enough to kill some zombie dogs. Okay. Does that mean like dogs are gonna like raid this place in a second? Probably. That's usually what happens. Oh, the gyrocopter schematic. I've never made one of those. I have seen people fly them and they're really bad. They're like super bad. Die! Die! I'm dizzy. My inventory's packed. This is like the master bedroom. The master bedroom. Ooh, storage mod schematic. I like those. I like the 3 ones, obviously. Better than the 1 ones, but... you know. Duct tape, that's hot. Yeah, I got that. No, it's fine. Ammunition. Ah, rifle. Let me eat this. Alright. And, let me eat, oh, I don't know. When did I take steroids? I don't remember taking steroids. I got, you know, rifle parts coming down. That's nice. I should get home ASAP. That fucking errant sound info, man. It's the worst. Ah, you could juice smoothie. Ah, man, this place is pretty weapons rich. Okay, it's ammo. Lame. That ammo's nice. Oh, a fucking pocket. I love those pockets. Let's see, what can we mod in our armor? We can put a pocket in this thing, right? Sweet. Nice. Weapons bag. Let's break this down. Break that down. We want that. I mean, we can eat. We're doing fine on food, but how mean, carrying around cans of Spam and shit is not a particularly good use of inventory, is it? So I should get that too. Let me just go straight to this goldenrod tea as well. Yeah, pick those up. Scrap them. Let's scrap that too. That's empty now. Don't want any hot pink dye. Alright. Another food ration. Great. Hard to complain. This has been a pretty rich house, for what it's worth. There have been a lot of zombs, but no sinking there. Don't you just hate the color? I've been out there. Don't you just hate it? I've been through this room, yeah. This room as well. I hear a lot of mobs. Batter up! Swing, batter, 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 swing! Ooh! Alright, we've reached the ground floor. Coffee. What's coffee doing in the bathroom? Who keeps their coffee in the bathroom? It's kind of gross. Strange little closet. And seriously, this place has a ton of shit in it. Can hear bad men outside. I went straight to scrapping that because I'm an idiot. I should at least eat it. Eat it. Pills. Man, this is a nice house. Fat bitch. No offense. I understand what it's like to... Why am I making a metal noise? I understand what it's like to struggle with your weight. Let's use that. Alright, good. And then... yeah. Moving right along. Oh, just take everything. Just take it all. Take it all. A whole lot of shaking going on. Come on, baby. Take that. I'll take this as well. You never know when you need another wrench. All right. I'm adding trash. It's just like, am I getting all the stuff? We're in day 14. There's the basement entrance. So we've made it all the way through the house now. Cunt. Where did he come from? Oh, a hunting knife schematic. That's interesting. I've got a hunting knife, but I don't have one I've made. Nancy, what were you doing in the garage? You're a nurse. So... Are we supposed to be applauding our healthcare workers? I have a great way to applaud healthcare workers. Pay nurses good money. At night when they're never encumbered at night. Whoa, that's so OP as fuck. Yeah, that's seriously, that's OP as fuck. Am I gonna be able to reach the one above it? Yes. Okay. It fell and disappeared. I think that's because I knocked out its support, which makes me an idiot, but whatever. I was born this way. Dumb, that is. Ooh. Insulated liner. Liner. Oh, repair kit. It's nice to find repair kits after you're scrounging. Let me use one. 2. 3. You can't scrap those, right? So let's just get rid of that. Oh. Tool chest, empty. I need to go to the basement now. Which is, here. Hello? Oh. That's some bullshit. It drives me fucking crazy when the animations make them impossible to hit. You were more accurate when firing than 9. That's nice. Scrap $400. She had a book on firing guns and $400 in her inventory. Well. Man, I could really do without the zombie noises. I feel like this is a pretty robust loot for what it's worth. Like I've really gotten a lot of shit. Lots of water, lots of glass. Let me take a squat here. And just like this little passage over here. Sewing kids galore. Let's drink some water. It's good to stay hydrated, especially during the apocalypse. Use that. Susie! Fucking cheerleaders. I might have a little latent hostility towards cheerleaders. Just saying. Okay, that's useless. Oh well, you know that's worthwhile. Did I already have anything like that in my inventory? I mean, rifle parts are rifle parts. Okay, apparently I'm breaking down something. I feel like I did in fact break down some spears. I know I did. I don't remember the steel knuckle bit. There's brass knuckles, right? I don't remember even seeing steel knuckles. Did I check back there? Let's see. Yeah. Da 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 da. Nice. Alright. Alright. So what's going on in my inventory here? I'm breaking down hundreds of dollars. Sure. Okay, I mean, there's all this stuff to break down, obviously. Ooh, a Scope 2X mod. Let's see. What's on my AK right now? I've got something on there, but I don't actually know what it is. It might just be a flashlight. No, it's a forward grip. And that though. That's good. That's a good combo. Right? Pow pow. Trigger group full auto. I don't want this. I do want to break all this shit down. Shotgun Messiah, working stiff, popping pills. I'm all healed up. Let's eat this single egg. Right. How are we doing? No, in our actual inventory. We're waiting on this fucking paper. I'm gonna have to take a break. I will be back. I'm back. Right. I had to pee really bad. We're almost done breaking down paper. It takes forever to break down all that paper. What do you even use paper for? I don't fucking know. Bunch of stuff? Yeah, well, we finished it fucking finally. Let's break this down. That just gives you scrap iron, so that explains that. You know, we don't need that. We don't really need this, but it sounds like there's people upstairs. You're gone. It's cool. Don't worry, they're gone. Brass. Metal. Okay. Scrap this. Lots of bits. Scrap this, and scrap this. No room in queue. Oh, that's just gonna give me bow parts, isn't it? Or is that gonna give me wood? I can't remember. Scrap this shit. Scrap this. Now scrap this. Not scrappity scrap. And we're getting there. So it's day 14, 4 in the morning. Lab equipment box. What do we get? Coal. That's useless. We have so much coal, it's not funny. We got like 12,000 coal or something like that. An iron shovel. Okay, we don't really need that. A shotgun messiah crate. And it is, drumroll, 10 iron arrows. Okay, so there's no shortcut out, which is interesting. This house took us hours and hours and hours. Typed it in caps. So there's 2 missions over here. What do we need to get out here? Where did this one fucking block come from? We don't actually need that. We need to get back and drop all this stuff off. And there's those 2 missions as well. But it's also day 14. And day 14 is one of the dangerous days. Alright, so I mean that level is great. That house is great. There's a ton of fucking shit in it. It was totally worth going all around and shit. And where's my bike? Where's my bike? Where is my bike? Here it is. Alright. We're going home. Here we go. And we're moving. It's the best way out of town here for us in this scenario. It's to take this main road. And to follow it all the way up. Face the bears, drink for free. There are bears in there, and that's a good source of meat for what it's worth. Dance till you die. Oh. Alright, so there's 2 rally point quests that I need to do. Is this it? Yeah. Vroom, vroom, vroom. Some potholes there. Well, you know, that was a pretty good slog as well. I think I'm actually gonna take a break here as soon as I get home and drop my stuff off, do some inventory management. But I haven't eaten lunch. My wife hasn't either. Probably should do something about lunch, dinner. Maybe I'll come back after that. I don't know. I'm already up to like 3+ hours stream today, so maybe I will not. It's tough to say. Well, I guess we'll start day 14 next time. I also got some medieval to play. We got the Italy game. Yeah, Mountain Blade. And we're gonna play a bunch of that. What else? Oh, I want to get into colony survival, but I think I'm gonna play some of that. I'm not sure how that'll go. We'll see. We'll see. I've played it. It's a good game. We're back. Hello. This should be done. This. Smeltables. Inventory management. The joys of inventory management. Okay, smeltables, good. This I was dumping all the bullets in here to make them. We're still making a bunch of brass casings in there. This is parts, so good. Tool. We picked up a extra wrench while we were out there. Dumpables here. Cheated death. Oh, hey, I got a chief. Yes, that's right. I got a chief. I got a chief. This guy right here got a chief. Wood glue. These all go in the same place. This. A fucking grenade. Which I guess goes there. Yeah, pretty much. Is this on? It is on. Food. And I got a lot of water. Nitrate there. This there. Back to the food chest here. Bunch of water bottles. Lots of water bottles. Okay, so we got 150 rounds of 7.62. 245 rounds of 9. So I feel like we're ready in that respect. So we're going to call it quits, and I'll be back tomorrow in this game. I might actually also be back later. But we'll be back tomorrow in this game, and we'll do day 14.